Super Fun Wars and Ruby entered to the village. Instantly, the village started greeting them. They were very friendly to newcomers, except for the Skull Islanders. Instantly, they started looking around for a restaurant to go. That's how Ruby found a perfect restaurant. Thankfully, it was one that Super Fun Wars was a big fan of, too. They went there and ordered her drinks first. You know, I'm surprised that there's part of you that has a taste for soda, even though you mainly drink milk and eat cookies. Do you buy me, though? Nah, not really. Super Fireworks realized that Ruby had a very odd look in her eyes. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. This is that. Are you sure we can go look for my mom? Sure. Just tell me when that you're ready. We can go leave this island and we can go find your mom. Ruby still had that concerned look in her eyes until Sir Flowers took her hand. Ruby, I promise you I'll help you find your mom. In any way I can, I promise. What about my friends? I'll help you find them too. I highly doubt that they got that text. But what Super Flowers didn't realize is that they actually did got the text. It was taking them quite a long time to get there. So, Ruby, I promise you, I will help you. Because you're my girlfriend, and I love you. I love you too. The waitress came back and asked for their order. It was simple. Super Flowers decided to order a Triceratops hamburger, while Ruby ordered a anaconda on a stick. But unfortunately they were out, so she ordered a Titanoboa lasagna. Huh. So that must be the new thing that's available here. I never knew that they made those. This village must be experienced to take on Titanoboas. Ruby looked at Super Final Wars and smiled. So, Super Final Wars, yeah? If you wanted to leave this island, would you come live with me? Super Final Wars thought about it. All he has been doing is spending alone on this island with his friends for years. Or at least, well, 5 years, even though it doesn't sound like it was that long. And he highly doubts that people will listen to Corona's wanted posters. Maybe I will. Heck, if you're lucky, I might bring my friends. Ruby smiled while blushing at the same time. Thank you. You're welcome. Plus, wherever you go to call home, I'm gonna be right there beside you, and I'm gonna call that home too. Plus, I'm interested in your father, your sister, and your uncle. I'm interested in meeting them. And your friends. The waitress came back with the food. About a few minutes later, there's Super Fun Wars and Ruby got out of the restaurant. Oh man, that was good. Yeah, I never realized that their food was that good. Well, we got plenty of time, so where do you want to go now? I want to go see a movie. Alright. They went to the movie theaters, and surprisingly, Godzilla vs. Kong was still available to watch in the theaters. Can you watch it? Sure. I saw it once on HBO Max, but sure. Super Final Wars and Ruby didn't got any popcorn, but they did got some drinks. And they got done watching the movie, and they walked out of the movie theaters. Oh my god, that was so good. I just wish we got a little bit more Godzilla scenes. Yeah, same here. I've been hearing rumors that there was deleted scenes where Godzilla actually went on Skull Island. I don't know if that's true or not. Is that true? Like I said, I have no idea if that's true or not. But I know who to ask. Super Burning Godzilla. He's more like an expert at this. Seriously? Yeah, he's known about a few things, so I'll just ask him when we get back. Alright. Anywhere else? Wanna go? Nah, not really. Sure? Because we can go to that petting zoo you want to go to. Yeah, I'm fine. Plus, I already have a dog. His name's Sly. Alright. When they got out of the village, Super Farmers turned to his dragon form and gave Ruby a ride back home. When they arrived, things were peaceful. Plus, their friends were already asleep. Well, they're fast asleep. I'll be in the shower. Where? Super Fireworks turned on bright red. Oh no, wait, I'm coming too! Ruby couldn't help to bust out laughing. However, what they didn't realize was that one of the villagers in that village was actually a spy. And that spy was Cassandra, Scylla 2000's ex-girlfriend. Or should I say, his ex-wife. It's unknown how she found a way out, or how she found them. But it's clear that she clearly got help from someone. When she arrived and back at Corona, she reported to Rapunzel instantly. Bellcast, anything? Well, I got some good news and some bad news. Which one do you want to hear? Good or bad? Good first, bad later. Well, the good news is I did in fact found him. He's on an unknown island. It's called Godzilla Island. It's an old one, not the new one that came in 2010. Well, that rised up in 2010. Okay. Anything? Now, the bad news. The bad news is the fact that Super Final Wars has a girlfriend? What? Unknown to Super Final Wars, Rapunzel actually divorced Eugene. She wanted to be with Super Final Wars, taking long enough of time to actually finally manage to accept his feelings. But it was 5 years too late. He has a girlfriend? And it's the leader of Team Ruby. How in the world does she end up on that island? You know what? I don't care. What I do care about is that I'm going to get Super Final Wars back. You do realize it's been 5 years. He had a reason on moving on. You didn't accept his feelings and he left. How am I supposed to know he had feelings for me back then, Cassandra? Plus, your relationship with Zilla doesn't last that long either. It only lasts like a year and a half. Hey, now you take that back. Whatever. Alright. But Rapunzel, how are we going to get Super Final Wars back? He's far too powerful for you and I combined. I know who to ask. Oh no. No. Don't tell me. Yes. I'm going to ask Space Super Godzilla Final Wars. Space Super Godzilla Final Wars was created and cloned by Apex, who wanted to originally kill Godzilla. But Space Super Godzilla Final Wars had interest on killing Super Godzilla Final Wars. He eventually created a team with Super Burning Godzilla and Godzilla Super Godzilla Earth's new arch enemies. Super Burning Godzilla had two: Mecha Fire Ghidorah and Super Destroyer 2021. And, well, things were not going to look so well. Super Space Godzilla Final Wars normally will help under a certain condition. Rapunzel, you've got to realize, he will only help you if you have a certain condition or basically a price to pay for him in return. I know that. I'll have to think of it on the way there. Where is his current location? In the Hollow Earth. And pack your bags. We're going to the Hollow Earth. But we don't have the heaves that Apex does. Then we'll just have to steal it. After stealing the heaves from Apex, Rapunzel and a group of her group were looking around for Space Super Godzilla Final Wars' trail. Luckily, they found traces of his trail, large crystals that had red and blue markings on them. We had to be getting close. He's nearby. I can feel it. Eventually, the heaves stopped moving. And eventually, they came face to face with Super Final Wars' clone on himself. Oh, hi, Super Space Godzilla Final Space is Super Godzilla Final Wars. Rapunzel, what brings you here in my territory? Business. What type of business? And it better be good, or else your village will suffer under my wrath. How would you react if I told you that you can get a chance to fight your opponent, Super Godzilla Final Wars? I'm listening.